Hey everybody. What a lovely question. Where has the spark gone in my marriage? Just love that. Truth is, people tend to get to us when their marriage is at breaking point, and when they've seen signs of things being hard or getting difficult or going wrong, but they've just wished them away, ignored them, denied them, and largely been our experience that doesn't work. Let me just ask you this question: if you go out into the car tomorrow morning and you turn the engine on, and all of a sudden petrol starts to pour out, or diesel starts to pour out of the exhaust, and oil starts spurting all over the windscreen, would you just turn the windscreen wiper on and wash it away and just head on out to your journey to school run or work or a holiday or whatever? Now you really wouldn't actually. You would immediately take your car to a garage and ask a professional, an expert, to diagnose the problem, to help you resolve the problem. You wouldn't try and work it out yourself, and you wouldn't hope that it just goes away, because at some point that car is going to collapse and fall over. That. Doesn't stop us doing it though, does it? And it's exactly the same for our marriage. And as soon as we start to see a problem, it could just be the tip of the iceberg. Getting help is really helpful. Why are we in so much strife and issues in our marriage? Well, the world is full of human beings, generally speaking, who do a terrible job of asking clearly what we want, asking clearly for what we want. And when we got married, we had this huge unwritten contract of unwritten and unseen contract of all the things you're going to do for me to make me happy, even though I don't really ask for them or disclose them. I just because we're married, I think you should. And to be honest, we don't ask for what we want clearly because a lot of us don't really feel worth asking for what we want. We don't feel worth that, too afraid of the rejection. Some of us don't even bother. We become so fiercely independent, even within marriage, so we don't have to ask anyone for help. Independent because we hate the notion that at some point someone might just guilt trip us into doing something that we really don't want to do, and/or we've asked our partners so many times now that they should just know what we want. I mean, we're in like the thousands. Are they that stupid? The way you're doing it right now ain't really working. So let's just say that they are doing their best and they really do need to be told again, but not spoken to like an idiot. Or the rest of us just use behaviors to control, manipulate the people around us. Why do we do that? Because what we've been taught sort of happens to work, unfortunately. So let's look at the reality that you used to have. It was kind of something like this. Oh, sugar lumps, can you take out the bin for me, please? It's so yucky. I just don't want to touch it. Yes, cue husband. Yes, of course, my dear. Of course I will do that for you. It's taking out the bin. It's no problem for me whatsoever. I just love you and adore you. And it's probably all of my mess anyway. Kissy, kissy. Just can't help but make requests clearly and just, in anticipation that your partner is going to want to grant that for you. Can't wait to do something for your partner. Said gently is, you ask with gratitude. And you even when there's a problem, you might even acknowledge your part. This guy's like, yes, mainly my mess. And let's fast forward a few years and a few kids. It's just like this, isn't it? You haven't taken the bin out again. Attack him, accuse him. It's not my job. I've done it pretty much every single week. Why don't you do it for a change? You didn't do blah, blah, blah for me last week when I asked you, and I hardly put anything in the bin anyway. It's not so kissy, kissy, is it? More pissy, pissy. What can we do about it? Oh, take it to a mechanic, right? But here's some things you can do. Like Gandhi said, you just got to be the change you want to see in other people. You got to see your part in the mistake you're making right here. We can just be blinded by the unlovingness and unthoughtfulness of our partners and just feel like that innocent victim. How could they possibly do this to me? Why are they doing this to me? How could they? Do they not know who I am? All that kind of stuff. But it just breeds misery to be quite honest with you. And we would just love to change our partners, but it's just not a choice we have. We cannot control our partners. We kind of want them to be making the choices we want them to make. And to be honest, we want nothing more than a puppet. But the reason why we got into marriage with our partner in the first place was because they had their own mind, their own feelings, and we really appreciate that about them. We love the fact that they chose to be married and in a relationship with us. And we cannot have a happy relationship unless both people are choosing independently for themselves. In short, if you want things to change, you have to have the confidence to clearly ask for what you want. Emphasis on clearly, emphasis on not asking in a way with any fear, emphasis on don't ask your partner like they're just the biggest fool on the planet. If you want a date, you've got to ask for a date. If you want them to pay for the meal, you've got to ask them to pay for the meal. If you want some time to yourself, you've got to ask for the time to yourself. If you want sex, you have to ask for sex and give your partner some time to respond. If you want to go out spending some money shopping, you just talk about it. It's our responsibility to get our own needs met, and we have to just simply ask clearly for what you want. And I've listed a whole bunch of reasons why you don't do that. And there's a whole bunch of others too. Hey, I hope that was of some benefit. It's been fun being here with you guys. But just sign up on the link somewhere on the page here, and we can send you some more of these videos and just stay in regular contact to help you build the marriage that you really, really want to. It'll be really fun to help you do that. So, yeah, my name's Ben Leppier from the Marriage People. It's been lovely being with you, and I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye-bye.